My garden is full of olives and prosciutto and parmesan reggiano. Hi guys, how are you today? I'm doing amazing. So we have tried Olive Garden's appetizers together, but we've never tried Olive Garden's entrees. And I've been putting this video off because it's pricey. Olive Garden's meals range from $15 to $20. And when you're trying to taste test most of the menu, that gets really pricey. But it's fine, it's a special occasion. We have to try the entrees. So I got 7 meals from Olive Garden. It was all around like $130, which is not that above my budget for a big taste test like this, so it wasn't that crazy. But the good thing is each of the meals come with either a free soup or salad. So we have the 7 meals, 5 soups, and a salad to try today. So it's gonna be so much fun. I have these 2 bags. Now let me just say, this bag right here must have all the pasta in it. This is by far the heaviest takeout bag I've ever held. It must be around 50 pounds, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like, my arm is in pain. Oh, and the girl that delivered it was like the sweetest, tiniest little thing. She was like, hi, thank you so much. And she was like carrying these huge bags. I felt so bad. I was like, let me take those. Oh yes, by the way, Olive Garden, at least in my area, is not on any food delivery apps. I had to go on the website and I had to choose catering delivery and you have to spend at least 50 bucks. And they basically deliver it to you like catered party food. So I'm having a party of 1. Well, and my 3 stomachs, like a damn cow. Let's talk about the items that I got. Oh, but first, subscribe. This is Timmy's Takeout. We do food reviews, food reactions. It's a lot of fun. I got the cheese ravioli with meat sauce, Asiago tortellini Alfredo with grilled chicken, chicken scampi, 5 cheese ziti al forno, spaghetti and meatballs, steak Alfredo, and the tour of Italy, which comes with fettuccine Alfredo, chicken parmesan, and lasagna. So that's 3 meals in 1. It helped my budget a little bit, so we love that. Now, the soups. I got the chicken and gnocchi, the pasta e fagioli, the zuppa toscana. Wait, I thought I got all the soups. I did. It's saying that I got a house salad for like all the rest of the meals. I'm just confused. I got all the soups yesterday. Why would I choose the house salad 4 times when there's other soups? That's what my order said I got, so I guess I'm trying 3 soups today. I'm sorry about that, guys. And then of course we have the salad and the breadsticks. So let's feast. So first thing we have the salad. Love the whole display here because everything seems to be kept very fresh and like separate, which is very nice. You just have to toss your salad yourself. Okay, let's not go there. We have another salad and another salad. Oh my God, Lee. So I'm definitely saving all these salads because I love their salad. So these are each extra meals for me. Now we have a bag here and I think it might be the soups. Oh, wow. I am kind of gagged at the size of these soups because I assumed they would just give it to me in like a cup, but they gave it in a full damn bowl. Look at this. I'm gonna keep them closed for now so that they stay hot. Now they gave me tons of breadsticks, guys. So iconic, and they're still warm. Okay, so this is insanely heavy. It says Tor on it, so this must be the Tor of Italy. Oh, we got the fettuccine with a little hair on it. There is a hair on it. That's okay. It happens. It happens. A lot of people get so disgusted when there's like a hair in their food. I don't see it as a huge deal. I just take the hair off and I continue eating. Is that disgusting? I don't know. We also have the lasagna and the chicken parmesan. Everything looks and smells incredible. Okay, so this is the baked ziti, which I've never had there in my life. This is such a big portion. This is almost like a little casserole all to yourself. I am gagging. I think this is the chicken scampi. Now, I have never really had real scampi, I don't think, because usually it's shrimp scampi, and I'm not the biggest seafood fan. So today I am trying chicken scampi, and it smells great. It smells like peppers. This is the spaghetti and meatballs. Now, I have noticed that the menu has kind of shrunken because of the panini, and I did not see spaghetti and meatballs on the menu. So I built my own pasta, which is just spaghetti, meat sauce, and meatballs. And I did notice that the build your own pasta is cheaper than their main entree. So with the meatballs and all that, it was around $15 instead of $20. That's a lot better if you ask me, and this portion is insane. Once again, so heavy. So I'm here for that. This is the steak Alfredo. I got the steak because it was about $20, the same price as the other entrees. Usually I don't get steak. It's like always too pricey, but today it was like the same as the others, so I got it. It looks great. It has some green stuff on it. But it's kind of small, to be honest. Now this is the chicken with stuffed tortellini. I love tortellinis. They're like a better ravioli, right? Once again, a huge, heavy portion. This is iconic. Last but not least, we have the raviolis. Now I know why that bag was so heavy. All these meals are freaking heavy. Ravioli looks great. Smells very ravioli-y. There's so much to try. Okay, so first things first, let's try the starters. Soups, the salad, and the breadsticks. They all come free with the purchase of any meal. Let's first try the breadsticks. Of course, I've had them before. Garlic, butter, buttery, flaky, crisp. I think we all love Olive Garden's breadsticks, right? They're iconic, but I do think they can be improved. The buttery garlic topping that they brush on top is perfection. Perfect flavor, perfect garlickiness, perfect amount of salt. Now the breadstick itself is fine, but it does have a sort of baking soda-y aftertaste. Almost like how some packaged biscuits have that same baking soda-y aftertaste. It just takes away from the experience. If they did not have that aftertaste, they would be the perfect breadsticks. Like, I would stand so hard, but that does hold them back a bit. So I'm gonna give the breadsticks a 6. Next up, we have the salad. Now, this salad is also truly iconic. I get it every time that I go there. It's just so good. It has olives, tomatoes, onions, croutons, obviously, Italian dressing, and pepperoncinis. Now, I do avoid the olives. I don't like olives, so I just don't eat those. By the way, guys, in my last video, one of the items was covered in blue cheese, and I did not taste test it because it was covered in blue cheese, and blue cheese is like my biggest fear. And a bunch of people had the balls to say, Timmy, you're not a real food critic. You have to eat blue cheese. And I'm just here like, who do you think I am? Like, do you think that I'm like some like 5-star person that goes to restaurants and like critiques their like ratatouille? Because that's not me. I am a self-proclaimed food critic, but I'm not a professional one. I'm a YouTuber. So I don't know what you expect, but don't expect perfection, okay? Okay, let me get a bite of everything. Give me a damn tomato, come on. Oh my word. Oh my word. Their salad is truly amazing. Their signature Italian dressing is the best Italian dressing I've had in my lifetime. It's so fresh, tart, but not too tart. Just iconic. I'm gonna give this salad a 10 out of 10. I love it so much, it never gets old. Now we have the 3 soups. I'm ready. So I have tried all of these, but it's been a while. I'm pretty sure this is the Suppa Toscana. This is the pasta e fagioli, and this is the chicken and gnocchi. Let's first try the Suppa Toscana. It is basically a sausagey, potatoey, spinachy soup. Oh yes. So, oh yes. The sausage is the star here. It tastes like sausage soup. So if you like sauce, I just spit. So if you like sausage, I think you will love this soup. It has like nice kind of thin slices of potato. It's not creamy. It looks creamy, but it's not creamy. It's more chicken brothy, but let me just say, again, the sausage infuses the broth with its flavor. So it's more like a sausage broth. It's all very cohesive. It could use a bit of salt, but you can just add that. I think it's a 9 out of 10. Now let's try the pasta e fagioli. This one has beans and meat and noodles and a kind of tomatoey broth. So think of it as like a Italian chili kind of. Better than I remember. I love love that. So yeah, it isn't like a chili because there is absolutely no spice or like, it does have the beans and the meat and the tomato aspect to it. So it is kind of similar, but just a very different flavor profile. Did I just say flavor profile? What does that even mean? I don't know. I honestly don't, but it's just very tomatoey and bright, and the pasta goes so great with the beans, shockingly. Another 9 out of 10. Very good soups, Olive Garden. Now, this packaging has been dented. So when I open this, I'm scared that it's gonna like pour out. Okay, hold on. Let me hold it there and then kind of try to undent it. Yes, it worked. I undented it. I did that. Okay, so this is the chicken and gnocchi soup. Now, I'm a huge gnocchi fan. And this is 2 of them stuck together. So let's try it. Mmm. The gnocchi, the texture. Poop how. So the gnocchi is incredible. It tastes fresh, it tastes amazing. It tastes like mashed potatoes meets a noodle. The broth is very simple. It's like a simple cream broth. It does not have any strong flavors, but it's very nice. It's just so simple. I'm obsessed with these gnocchis. The gnocchis are so incredible that I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Like, those gnocchis are so good. Wow. Okay, so we tried all of the little starter appetizer type of items. Now it's time for the 7 meals. Let's start with the tour of Italy. Okay, so this meal does have 3 separate items in one. I'm gonna try them each totally separately. The tour of Italy is $19.49. That's their typical price for their food. I do think that is overpriced. I think this should be at most $16. Let's first try the fettuccine Alfredo plain. I haven't had this in a while. That is too simple. A good Alfredo should have a nice, rich Parmesan flavor, and this just tastes like cream, and it doesn't really stick to the noodles that well. So it's lack of flavor and lack of amount of sauce on the noodles. It isn't bad, I would totally eat it, but I've had much better Alfredo. So I'm gonna give the Alfredo a 5. Next up, let's try the chicken parmigiana. So you can get the chicken parmesan as a full meal with, like, you know, spaghetti. But like I said, this is the much cheaper option to try a bunch of different things. So let's try the chicken parmesan. Mmm. Wow. Wow. Mmm. Oh my God. So the chicken is great quality. It's nice and thick, and the breading is truly amazing. It's perfectly salted, perfectly seasoned. It isn't crispy, but it's not supposed to be because this is a chicken parmesan. The tomato sauce really soaks into the breading. The sauce tastes so fresh and so bright, and the cheese on top. Ooh, it's so sharp and so aggressive in a good way. Oh my goodness, I love this chicken parmesan. That's a 10 out of 10. Truly perfection. Next up, the lasagna. The more that I grow up and age, the more that I love lasagna. I'm a lasagna stan these days. Let's try it. Okay, that's very typical. That tastes like lasagna I could get anywhere, even like the frozen aisle. It's so basic, so simple. It isn't bad, it's still lasagna, but for example, Carrabba's lasagna is incredible. It is my favorite lasagna ever, and I wanted Olive Garden to like step up and give it some competition, but there is no competition. Like, Carrabba's lasagna has such strong cheeses and such strong sauces, and it's just perfection. This one is so typical. It's typical, you're basic. I'm gonna give that lasagna a 5 out of 10. Overall, this meal is a 7. That chicken parmesan is doing the heavy lifting, let me tell you. Next up, let's try the chicken and tortellini. I have never had this meal in my life. I'm pumped about it. The Asiago tortellini Alfredo with grilled chicken was $20.79. I wanna get some chicken, a tortellini. Let's try it. Oh my God. Listen, after that, Alfredo, I did not expect much, but this is delicious. Wow, holy crap. The tortellini itself has so much flavor because it's Asiago, so it has a nice sharpness. They put a lot more sauce on this than on the fettuccine Alfredo. All the cheeses on top are so flavorful, like so much parmesan. Wait, I wanna try the cheese by itself. Tastes like a pizza. And the chicken is truly grilled to perfection. It's delicious. And it goes so well with the sauces. This meal is amazing. It's a 10 out of 10. If you go to Olive Garden, think about getting this. Very good, wow. Next up, let's try, the spaghetti and meatballs. Like I said before, this is part of the build your own pasta menu. So it was $15.48. The good thing about the build your own pasta menu, not sponsored, is that you basically pick a pasta. There's like angel hair, spaghetti, and a couple others. And then you pick a sauce. There is marinara, meat sauce, which is this one, Alfredo sauce, and one other. And then you pick a meat if you want to. The meat bumps up the price to about 15, but before that, but if you don't add meat, it's like 12-ish. So that's great. And the meat options are shrimp, grilled chicken, maybe fried chicken too, I'm not sure, and meatballs, which I love meatballs. Let's first try the pasta and then a meatball. That's some good meat sauce. A lot of marinaras can be kind of bland or just like not salty enough, and this one definitely has enough salt, enough flavor. It isn't incredible, I'm not like amazed, but that's a pretty good marinara meat sauce. Love that. Okay, let's try the meatballs. So this is the inside of the meatball. Oh. Wow. These are delicious meatballs. Like, delectable. I'm gonna eat this whole damn meatball right now. So, I know. Wow. They taste freshly made. They have the perfect texture. A lot of meatballs can be too soft and that kind of grosses me out. These are still pretty firm, but not too firm. You can really taste all the seasonings in them. There's a hint of Parmesan. They go great with the sauce. They're just an amazing meatball. Wow. So I'm gonna give this whole meal overall an 8, and I'm gonna give the meatballs by themselves a 10. Love the meatballs. Next up, let's try the steak. I think this is the same Alfredo as the Tour of Italy, so I'm just gonna save that for later, and I'm gonna try this steak. Ooh, I'm getting full. Oh yes. Let me get some of this green sauce on it. What is that, pesto? I'm not even sure. Let's try it. It's delicious. I got it medium well. I don't like pink in my meat stuff. That's just how I like it. It's a pretty good steak. It's pretty typical. I'm not amazed, but it's good. It tastes like a steak. It tastes salted enough. There's no big flavors, but it tastes like good quality. It could be a bit bigger because I don't think that this meal would fill me, to be honest. Like, I just need more like protein in there for sure. But I like it, and I'm not even like a huge steak person, so that's saying a lot. I like it a lot. I'm gonna give this steak an Alfredo an 8. We have 3 meals left. We have the Ziti, the ravioli, and the Scampi. Let's do the ravioli. The cheese ravioli with meat sauce was $15.49. So everything's kind of coated in cheese, but let's find a oh, it's all stuck together. I found one. Let's try it. Need some of this cheese from the top too. Okay. So the ravioli itself is, to be honest, kind of plain. It's just kind of like any typical cheese ravioli. It does not have the same sharpness that the tortellini had, sadly. It tastes a lot more just like ricotta, you know? But the meat sauce and this thick cheese topping really elevates it. Just tastes so much better. Love that cheese topping. Because the meat sauce brings in the tartness and the cheese on top brings in the sharpness. So it just helps a lot. Without the toppings, the ravioli is like a 5. But with the toppings, it's a nice 7. Okay, 7. We have 2 left, guys. We have the baked ziti and the chicken scampi. Let's do the chicken scampi. I'm so full. The chicken scampi was $19.29, so it does have a lot of chicken on it. The chicken does look lightly breaded and lightly fried. It's on top of angel hair pasta. Let's first try the pasta. Okay. I don't know if this is really my thing. The sauce really just tastes like peppers and butter. I get the scampi is supposed to be like a simple butter sauce, right? But this is just too simple for me, and it's too much of a pepper flavor, just too much. But let's try the chicken. So it has that same delicious breading that the chicken parmesan had, but it's kind of lacking all the toppings that the chicken parmesan had that made the breading so good. This sauce does nothing to complement the breading on the chicken, you know, nothing. Maybe I'm just not like a scampi person, but to me this just lacks so much. So I'm gonna give this whole meal a 6. It would have been 4, but that chicken brought it up a little bit. Last but not least, we have the ziti, which is huge and heavy. The 5 cheese ziti al forno was $16.99. Oh, squishy. Oh wow, this sauce is different than the typical marinara. It looks more of like a pink vodka looking sauce. Love that. Wow, everything is just like underneath this like roof of cheese. Love that, hello. This is more of a simple pasta it seems, but it's such a big amount that I am ready for it. Oh my God. Wow. I think that's my favorite sauce at Olive Garden. Oh my God. It's truly so refreshing, yet slightly creamy. The noodles are cooked to perfection. So soft and supple. And the roof of cheese and breadcrumbs like elevates it so much. It brings the saltiness to the refreshing sauce. Mom, that's an amazing pasta. This just truly is the perfect baked ziti. It is everything that you expect when you order a baked ziti, but even better. So, wow. This is a 10 out of 10. Guys, I tried everything. I tried it all. I'm so insanely full. My least favorite items were, everything was pretty good, honestly. I have to say the lasagna, the Alfredo, and the scampi. And my favorite items were the meatballs, the tortellini, and the ziti. Oh, and the chicken parmesan. That was incredible. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. What is your go-to Olive Garden order? Let me know in the comments below. Appetizer, dinner, dessert. Tell me everything, queen. I'll see you on the next video. I love you so much. Oh, bye-bye.